Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kyra, or as I'm known on the internet, Kyra Universe. In today's video, I will be doing a sketchbook tour of my beloved sketchbook number 5. I started this sketchbook in 2023 and I finally completed it in mid-2026. This sketchbook, the method of completion was very different for me. Instead of it being a constant stream of progress, I took more of a sporadic approach. Anyways, enough yapping, let's go. When I started this sketchbook, I had art block, so I decided to start easy. I took a page that fell out of a previous sketchbook, put it as the first page, and this page is just an amalgamation of pictures that I saw on Pinterest. The next few pages look a bit rough, but I was really trying to pull myself out of it. And this is an original character of mine, girl I made on Everskies. That also helps to get me out of a rut at times. And this is also another Everskies girly. This was me drawing portraits from my camera roll of myself on the limited time frame, simply to warm up, loosen up. And these were sketches for a painting that I did of my original character. And these are fairy elf girls that I remember from a childhood book of mine. So I drew them in my own style, mixed up the color palette and made it fun. This one is my favorite. Again, more pieces that I had no homes for, so they were placed into this book. Very bad. And sketches of my cat Koya. This was a school assignment, so I thought it would be best to stick it into this sketchbook. This was just playing around with mediums. I made a short on my page about how to make stickers, so you'll see a few of them being used in this sketchbook. Some more concept ideas for my original character, and a very old piece that I did that I decided to print out, and I placed it in my sketchbook. This was the first time that I played around with acrylic paint markers. When I first got them, I had no clue what I was doing, so I just decided to have fun. Just some more sketches. So cute. Another concept idea, decided to put it in the book. These are my favorite drawings. My favorite animatronics from the latest FNAF game. I decided to draw them. I thought this one turned out pretty good, even though I did not complete it. And some more face studies, but under a time constraint. My character Mona Clown, again playing around with paint markers. Some notes, a fast portrait. It's supposed to be me. It doesn't look like me. And some doodles that I ended up inking, and I really like this page. This is again me playing with paint markers. These were actually water-based markers that I had gotten, so I was just testing out the colors and playing around basically. This is my Roblox avatar. I decided to draw her. And these are drawings of my husband from my camera roll. I just wanted to see how fast I could get him, his likeness down on the page. These were stencil ideas for a commission that I had. And up here is another attempt at a fast portrait. I don't think it looks like me, but the point of the exercise is to not only loosen up, but to capture the major features of the person's face. So even though I don't necessarily like the outcome, it's still a good exercise for practice. This was a collab that I did many years ago with some of my art friends from college. It was really fun to see what everybody came up with. This is really just great memories. I decided to put it in the book. And this, I do not know what was going on. This is just an amalgamation of, I wish I knew, some observational studies, some loose paint. I think I was trying to make a stencil here, but I never actually decided to cut it out. I just left it. This page is also observational sketches, hands, feet, some doodles of my beloved character. And over here, this is my sister's Roblox avatar that I decided to draw. And this is my cat, Koya. Okay, so this page is mainly gesture drawings, but I had a bit of space left and I decided why not to try out something new. So I did some paint marker studies, and this one is paint marker and pencil crayon. Some more gesture drawings. I really like this sketch, and some more paint marker studies. I really don't like this. I think this is the worst one that I have done so far, but hey, this one was pretty good. Over here is just testing out how acrylic paint interacts with the type of paper the sketchbook is made of. This was also trying out the paint markers on, I think this is more watercolor paper, and I decided to stick it in the book. These were pencil crayon with black paint marker. I have fun doing these. These are chickens from my backyard where I used to live, in my childhood home, and yeah, it was a fun exercise. I for sure had art block here, and this was sketches for a commission that I did for my sister. This is a skit that I did a few years ago. I was testing out different papers, so this one was just like a prototype. I decided to put it inside of the sketchbook. This is just thumbnailing for a painting that I had in mind. Some Huggy Wuggy fan art. This is another Skies girl that I created, and I liked her so much I decided to draw her. I'm glad I did because she is super cute. Some more paint marker studies. I really loved this millipede. It came out so good. It was a mixture of paint marker and pencil crayon. And over here was just struggling to come up with ideas, so it just turned out more like doodles. This sketch I love so much, I turned it into a digital piece. It did not do very well online, but I would say that's one of my favorite digital pieces that I've done for a very long time. Some more Skies girls and some more sketches of my cat, and I think I went outside trying to do some observational sketches, but I gave up. I think you could tell. This was me testing out acrylic paint markers and the water-based markers together. This alongside of the eggplant is the worst. They are really bad in my opinion. These I am super duper proud of. They are watercolor and paint marker. This one especially, so cute. I love that. I love how that one turned out. This was a mural concept that I actually did. We brainstormed and this is what we came up with. So it's more like a stall, and this was put at the bottom. I didn't do the ice cream stack, though it was in the plan. I was just able to do the mural at the bottom, and I think it turned out pretty good. These are some sketches of flowers. I don't really draw or paint much flowers actually, so I should maybe make a note of that, make some changes for my new sketchbook. But these are some flowers, and this is a paper collage of my character. I talk about her so much, I just love her. But my original character, and little snail, hummingbird, coming up with ideas for products. Some more sketching and concept design for paintings I would like to start on. And a bird. I don't do birds. I stopped halfway because it was not coming out how I liked, but I'm glad I gave it a try. Some more concept designs and sketches of my character, and this was when I was coming up with the thank you cards to go along with my art prints. These pages are pretty bare and bland in my opinion. This was me working on a pendant concept for my cousin. This was me trying to figure out the composition of a painting I have since completed, and these were quick sketches of my husband while he was asleep. I don't think this one looks like him very much, but this side profile kind of looks like him. This was the finished result of the pendant. I think it's pretty funny, but it was fun to do something that I have never done before. It was a good challenge. And paint marker ladybug. I stopped very early because this was not it. It doesn't look good to me. And this was concept designs that I did for my father for his business. So I was making the logo basically. I'll show it on screen. I never posted about it, but I am pretty proud with the results. Over here, I was getting pretty stuck. I was getting to the end and I wasn't really sure what to paint or draw. So these are some more Ever Skies girls. Like, that's my go-to when I'm feeling stuck, just to draw my girls and to experiment with color and mediums. And on this page, I drew a turtle actually. Well, that's a tortoise. I drew a tortoise for the first time. I didn't finish it because I was not very confident, but I'm still glad that I gave it a try. These are some watercolor studies that I did. I made videos of all three actually. You can find them on my YouTube shorts. And over here was just me planning out some displays for my prints. Coming on to the end of the sketchbook, literally the third and second last pages. I was a bit stuck, didn't know what to do. And this is watercolor. I did that. Previously, I did that same bell pepper in acrylic marker, so I decided to give it a try in a different medium. I started doing it here. Was trying to experiment with it underpainting, but it was not going well, so I decided to call it quits, do something else. Here is a thumbnail sketch for a painting that I really should be finishing, and that video should be coming out very soon. And these were just some doodles because I did not know what to draw. Basically, this is the end of the sketchbook. I made a note and I said I had a lot of fun with this sketchbook, and this has been my most experimental one yet. This is my favorite sketchbook so far, and I'm gonna miss it for sure. I mean, I say that every sketchbook is my favorite, but I think I genuinely mean it. I hope I can top this one. While I close off, the final page is a collab that I did with my nephew. I love this sketchbook and I am very sad that it's over. Honestly, some of my favorite studies I have done in this sketchbook. It really was filled with me playing with materials and colors and ideas, and I look forward to see what my new sketchbook holds. Speaking of new sketchbooks, this is it. As you can tell, I really like this style of sketchbook, and I'll give you a sneak peek of this one. I started this one in this month, actually in June, so I don't know when I'll be finishing it, but I'll give a sneak peek of the first page. This is what I've got so far. Really can't wait to finish it. If you made it this far into the video, comment a star emoji. Please leave a like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. We actually reached 100 subscribers recently, so thank you to everybody that subscribes or supports the channel in general. Is really appreciated. I post a short every Friday, so if you like my content, if you like my videos, you could check me out then, and hopefully I could get a schedule where I could post a long format video every month. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I did making this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.